Okay, so here's what's been happening. Yesterday when I was out on the bike ride, the front of my knees here got cold. Now mind you, it's quite a bit warmer right now than it was yesterday. But I had thought I wanted to just try this. And I thought if I was to take bubble wrap, you know, which is kind of got the little bit of an insulation going on because it's got all those little air pockets, and just sort of tape it over top of my jeans underneath this what I call splash pants, because they're sort of a rubbery thing that they're supposed to be waterproof, and while it's true they break the wind, they do transfer the temperature. So I don't know if this is going to work. I'll let you know. Got to get this in the right place. Now the idea of the tape is just to keep them from falling down out my pant leg. That might be kind of hard to explain. I got lots of this tape. Kind of like hockey pads. And it does not have to be pretty, because nobody's going to see it anyway. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Okay, I'll try and get the splash pants over top of these. That feels funny. Yep. I'll let you know. Okay, I want to see if I can't maybe keep this up over my nose a little better here. Yesterday I just couldn't pull it up. I think I had things adjusted not quite right. And even though it's warmer, I mean, I may as well be comfortable, right? I gotta get my glasses over this yet. Where are they? Okay, first we'll check, is our episode for today uploading? It kind of looks like it. Okay, that's good. Now, carry on here. And I've already taken the e-bike outside, so we don't need to do that. And I checked the thermometer in the back room there, in the backyard. It's still indicating minus 3.6 or something like that. Okay, green, blue, red. And it's a little hard to reach. Okay, green. And it's hard to do with a glove on. Blue, red. Okay, we're good to go here. All right, let's do this thing. I think we're just about as adjusted as good as we can get. Okay, once again, I want to remember that I don't have the splash guard on over the fender, so I don't want to be splashing through any water unless I'm going slowly. Okay, now Those of you who are watching, the kickstand is up. And there we go. Power's on. Level 1. And the cruise control is on. That looks good. Oh, I forgot my glasses. Well, let's see if I can do without them. Kind of sunny. Oh dear, I'm noticing that my helmet is not level. The horizon is crooked. I noticed a moment ago when I was editing and saw myself standing in front of the mirror. I thought, gee, that doesn't look right. I guess I'm going to need a checklist, you know? Check camera level. Anyway, I can always do something about it later in post. Problem is, when you straighten it up in post, you lose a little bit of the width because you have to spread it out. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, you can tell that it's not as cold. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, it's much nicer today. Much nicer. Okay, I've just paused the video here. That crooked horizon really bothers me. I don't know if it's maybe from possibly from my flying days when I would try to keep the wings as level as possible, which was impossible on a gusty day. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to level this out here. Unfortunately, we will lose a little bit, as I mentioned earlier. We're going to lose the corners. For instance, where the mirror is, you'll see less of it, if any of it. Anyway, here we go. We are in DaVinci Resolve, my favorite editing program. And you notice up here on the right-hand side where you can see the pointer moving around, it says rotation angle. Well, we're going to rotate the frame. But before I rotate the frame, there probably is a way to superimpose a grid over top of everything, but I don't know what it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to raise the horizon up to where it's level across here. And that makes it a little bit easier. Now we're going to go to our rotation angle and we're going to rotate this until we get it just about like that. And now we've got to get our center of the frame back down to the center of the view. And so what we're going to do is we're going to turn this back to 0. There we go. Now you notice we've got less of the mirror here, and we want to push everything out to get rid of these bars here. And so that means we're gonna lose a little bit of the clouds here, and we're gonna lose a little bit of the the railing here. Well, we lose the sides, in other words. Yeah. So let's just move this out here. We're going to increase the size from 1.555 We're just going to increase it up here until we get rid of the black bars, which is about right there. We haven't lost too much. Okay, we should be good to go here. And if we don't like it, or if I've overdone it, I'll change it. But I think that's just about right. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Now, I have forgotten what is the significance about those wolves. Now, yesterday at this time, the temperature was, what was it, -6 point something? Now it's -2. The temperature seems to be dropping as we get closer to the river. I don't know why that should make a difference, but you can see it dropping here. Minus 3.3, it just goes up and down. I don't think there's anything wrong with the thermometer. I think it's a case of that's what's really happening. The air is changing in temperature as we travel through it. Not a whole lot, but some. Okay, going under the bridge, it might be ice, so I'm gonna go slow just in case. Oh, it looks good. I haven't been through here since last fall, so it's I was sort of wondering how is it going to be, but looks like they've kept this path plowed. And we're just going to go and turn around up ahead here. Okay, what do we got going on here? That looks pretty icy. Oh no, it's water. Now normally I turn around on the grass here, but I can see there's no grass, so we'll have to find another spot. All right, now that looks really slippery, so I think I'm just gonna duck walk ourselves around here. I wouldn't want to have an accident over here because it's there's nobody would be able to help you. I don't think anybody would even hear you calling for help. Okay, we're next. Let's go and take a better look at those wolves. Now, I do believe they're made of copper. They've turned green, and I'm not seeing any plaque or anything that describes what they're all about. They all seem to be more or less identical. Thank you. I wasn't worried about it being slippery. I was more concerned about water going up my back. I will take the long way around. So I wonder what is the problem on our street. Okay. Now, I don't think the balaclava came, but it might have. I may as well check while I'm here. Nope, nothing. All right. Turn our power off. I've already checked the mail, so I know there's nothing there. All right, let's get ourselves off here. And how did that insulation go on my knees? Well, I would say it seemed to help. my knees are not cold like they were yesterday, but then it's not quite as cold either, so. All right. And I managed to do okay with without my glasses, so I would have preferred that I did have them, but as I say, I managed without them. Okay. Well, thanks for coming along again, folks, and maybe we'll do this again tomorrow. I'll get out of my Ronald McDonald pants here, and I'll bring the e-bike in later.